I came across the super badass commenting on Chris's videos by the name of Silentblade Self-Defense or Daniel Beck, either one, whatever one you want to go with, or Daniel Laughing Bird, either one. So I posted a link to his Facebook group where he claims it's self-defense, and he said the main weapon that we use is the Hisho, the knife designed by James Williams, which is not a self-defense knife at all. Do I have my somewhere around here? I have my Hisatsu, which is probably about this long. So the Hisho, which he claims is a self-defense knife, meaning a knife that you would be carrying with you, is probably about this long, or a little shorter than my wiener. And the guy comes on, after we're talking about him, because he's dressed up. He has like boots on, but he has a hakama on, and he has a gun belt on, and then he has a Rothko, like one of those cheap vests, and like he has like the mohawk kind of, like my hair is short here and then it's long in the back. Not, I guess it's technically is a mullet if you want to consider it. And he's really fat. He's really fat. So he posts some kind of bullshit like, "Oh, I see the guys at Bullshit Martial Arts are making fun of me. I just wanted to let you guys know that I don't claim to be a ninja," even though, you go to his site and it says, "We're not ninja, but we totally are." And, he's like, we don't care. He's like, "I'm not a fraud." And then it says, "We don't care that we learn from frauds. We don't care that we're doing stuff that's not historically accurate." It's like, even if you say I'm not a fraud, and then you say that you're doing fraud stuff, you're a fraud. He's like, "We just learn from whatever we think is going to help us in real life, no matter what the controversy around it." And it's like, you have no fucking real training. You say on your biography, "I grew up over here on Long Island, whatever, and there's no schools." But there are schools on Long Island, obviously. There's no Bujinkan or Genbukan around me. I guess there's not, if you don't want to take the half-hour train ride to New York City, where at least 5 people who I know personally are training. I know there's some on Long Island. I know if you go up to Westchester, another half an hour, there's Joe is up there. You could come to New Jersey. We have a lot of people here. But it's, if you don't want to train, Don actually wrote this in the article, and I'm saying the exact same thing. If you don't want to train, you'll find tons of excuses to not train. You want to take your book. He talks about how he's a, expert on Kujikiri because he reads Antony's book, and talks about the 9, obviously Kuchi, even though there's, from what I've learned, 1,081 at least. There's probably more, but what do I know? I majored in philosophy, and religion. My concentration was Eastern religion, but this guy's an expert. He's read a book that was translated and translated. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he knows that because he could do the nonsense. But that's all you really need. And I actually posted a thing on Facebook where, I think it was yesterday, these kids, one kid, this illustrates the point, he gets on to the assisted pull-up machine. So there's a thing where you put your knees, because it's for people who aren't strong enough to actually do pull-ups, and you could fold that down and it's just do regular pull-ups. So there's like a stack of weights, and you put it on a weight, and that's the weight that's deducted from the amount of weight that you have on your body, because it's counterbalancing, so the platform is pushing you up. So this kid gets on it, puts the platform down, like you would do if you were doing regular pull-ups, then sets the weight to 100 and says, "I like to set this really heavy, I like hard workouts," and starts doing pull-ups. Because he doesn't understand that has fucking nothing to do with anything. If there's no platform, it's not like it's increasing the gravity, making you weigh more. So when that guy goes to do a real pull-up, or goes to do weighted pull-ups, and tries to put on a weight belt and do pull-ups with that, he's gonna get fucked up. Just like this guy who thinks, oh yeah, I'm doing what's authentic because I read it in this book. I think I don't need real training. I don't need this information from Japan. He's gonna get fucked up too because he's a fucking idiot and doesn't understand that just because you think you're doing something right and it seems effective to you, because I'm sure that guy on the pull-up bar was like, oh, I just did 8 pull-ups and I added more weight. I must be doing great pull-ups now because I added more weight to it. He thinks he's doing something effective because he has no fucking clue what the real life is. Another kid was doing that too on the squat press, where there's a lever that you engage. So he keeps filling up the thing, filling up the thing, filling up the thing. He has the whole sides, both sides filled with 45s, but he hasn't disengaged the lever, so he's not getting a full range of motion, so he thinks he's strong when he's actually not, which is the exact same problem with this idiot right here. And then, of course, the standard thing. If someone posts, something to bullshit martial arts where we call you out, where people who know what the fuck they're doing call you out, of course, oh, cyberbullying, oh, these people are cyberbullying me. They're not acting like real martial artists. Fuck you. I'm just tired of that bullshit. Oh, they don't have humility. They don't have, they're not humble people. They're not Greg Park pretending to be the humble master over there. I said it a million times. People are not equal. It's that simple. If you say that everyone is equal, you're an asshole, because I know for a fact I would never say that everyone is equal, because I know there are people who are a million times better than me who I will never, ever, ever be equal to. And me saying that everyone is equal is me being an asshole, raising myself to a bar that I'll never be at. Yes, there are some people who suck more than me. There are some people who are way beyond me, but no, people are not equal. And just get the fuck over yourself, seriously. If you want to dress up like a ninja and play cosplay fruitcake, go ahead. But people are going to make fun of you. People who actually know what the fuck they're doing are going to call you out. And that's just the way that the world works. Don't put yourself out in public if you don't want to get exposed. That simple. Seriously, it's just a fucking joke.